Anytime. Here we go.
We gotta change up that tarps off photo in the intro.
If anybody wants to know how important Dakota Josh was to the Vancouver Canucks, that was the game. Okay, so condiments. This is everything.
Everything. So we run the gamut completely, right?
I'm talking about sriracha on the bottle.
Sriracha?
Sriracha. It's that silent R that screws me up.
Is it a silent R?
I don't know. Like, who's tall?
Who's tall?
Chris Pronger, wasn't he tall?
Chris Pronger was tall. Yeah.
Welcome to the PP1 podcast.
Are you kidding me? That's what?
Seven.
Oh yeah. Welcome back. Welcome to the PP1 podcast on the Area 51 Sports Network. Welcome to Ted. Welcome to Ryan. Thank you, Jesse Roper, for your wonderful song. Just in case you guys are wondering, Two Wolves by Jesse Roper coming to Lake Country. Couple weeks, well, like 5 weeks, but still, it's closer than it's not.
Mm-hmm.
And
I love that you're so into Jesse Roper now. It's
a drug.
I thought I was the only one. Yeah, just
well, just be happy that I haven't jumped on the current swell thing.
I'm happy. Yeah, you're not on the current swell bandwagon.
I mean, I'm not there yet.
Oh man.
So just give me some time.
Current swell concert this summer was one of the better concerts I've been to in a while.
Yeah, it looked awesome. That was at Redbird.
It was packed house. The whole parking lot of Redbird was packed. They had to open it up. Then there's like the regular outdoor piece in front of the big steel boxes. Band was playing, like whole crowd was into it. Packed house on the inside. I've never seen it so busy. It was crazy.
I mean, if you were at Dad Bod competition, you would have seen it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. You were there. Second place.
Tie for second. Yeah.
Tie for second.
I went to deliver a shirt to Jesse, who won the whole thing. One of our mental health shirts from Mulligan. So I dropped one off at his place today. Just caught up quickly. Him and his son chilling. Good guy. He won with a Warhammer smashing watermelons. It was pretty awesome.
Nice.
I mean, it looked awesome. There was nothing to complain about. Yeah, pretty sweet. Hockey season is upon us. There's a lot of contracts we're going to talk about. Well, we'll just talk about that there's a lot of contracts. The no love for Quinn Hughes. Apparently, Cale Makar is the only defenseman in the National Hockey League. According to a bunch of writers, they've already written off that Cale Makar will just win the Norris by like double the votes, basically. We'll get into that. Tad's going to the hockey game tomorrow with Grant. So Grant better be on the show today. He better be coming out here. If he's going to just treat one of us to a game, he at least needs to come to the show. Like, they didn't
what
even
a
know
beauty. I am like so stoked. I haven't been to a game.
Are you driving?
A couple years. Yeah, I'm going to head down tomorrow.
Cool.
Yeah, probably leave in the morning.
Excellent. Well, that'll be a fun time. I mean, skate jersey, opening night. Vancouver's going to be bumping. Lower bowl, upper bowl, do you know?
No idea.
Just going for the
they're
feels.
Just their home opener tickets, so I'm imagining they're going to be rad.
Yeah, I mean, vibes will be at an all-time high. It's going to be a good time. Kings also launched
skate night, and like you said there, I'm going to be borrowing your red skate jersey. So thank you.
It's a great jersey.
Oh yeah, so much '90s nostalgia. That jacket I showed you a couple weeks back. It's almost like that.
Hashtag vibes. So yeah, we got some stuff. We're not going to do Canucks GPT just because we started a bit later, and Ted's got to get to bed, and I still got stuff to do after this. I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't know if you guys were busy today, last couple hours. The Toronto Blue Jays are going back to the ALCS. All the feels, all the vibes, all the love.
We could just spend time talking about the Blue Jays too. Like
we literally could do that if you guys.
It's a Canucks podcast, but I'm sure there's a lot of cross fans. I feel like
it was like all the feels. We were in the group chat, you, me, and Steve. We'll have to get him on the show this year too. It was just we're going to talk about the Blue Jays for a second. Like knowing it was a bullpen game today, and what that means, the fact they didn't even have a third starter for this round is crazy. Bassett obviously hurt. I don't think Scherzer was up to where he needed to be.
Scherzer's
And
he wasn't on this roster though.
No, I'm just saying, like, he wasn't even on the roster for the round. So that it makes you think, like, you've got a couple studs and you've got a lot of good bats and defense, but I mean, like, a bullpen game against the New York Yankees, a team that tied the Jays to end the season, and the only reason that the Jays had the upper hand was that they beat the Yankees in the regular season, which was a huge, huge boost. But I mean, a bullpen game, knowing that you don't have like a consistent guy through the game, and after they got roughed up yesterday, and then basically just that's a pro ball team there where they just shook it off and just.
And not only just shook it off, like not only shook it off, like tough game, heading into a game that I feel like had to win.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there was multiple points during this game through various innings where I felt like they took some hits and were just like, nope, got to put this behind us. Got to keep moving.
Yeah.
So
just like shake it off, goldfish, keep moving. It was
so many pitchers. Just so many pitchers being used.
And you know what? The one thing that was different tonight, and we kind of were texting before the game too, or even first inning, like they just need to not make the mistakes they made, because they actually played a good game yesterday, and the mistakes cost them.
Yeah,
which cost runs. So
yeah,
absolutely incredible. Decent little hat to go to the ALCS too.
That was nice. I would rock that. Yeah,
and the shirts, the black with the gold or white or whatever that was.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time in a while, I'm going to say this. Moving on to the next round, the merch was pretty nice. It didn't.
The merch was nice.
So
the merch, the drinks were flowing.
Oh,
just like the swear words on Live Sportsnet, which is hilarious.
I'm gonna have to look at all those after, because I was still at the rink and I had everything on mute, so I was just watching the game. We had our speed skating general meeting, so a board meeting. So we had it on my phone, and it's almost like this is the perfect thing if you want to sell, streaming on on devices like iPads and phones and all that. Like, big moments happen on the small screen.
Yeah. We gotta get those T-shirts made. Start spreading the news, bitches.
Yeah, it's
you must not have been able to hear that.
No, I did. I heard like you guys are saying. I'm like, okay, I'm excited too. And then I did hear and see the clip after. I'm like, okay, things are getting feisty. So wicked for the Toronto Blue Jays. So excited. Close to our hearts, obviously. We're big Blue Jays fans in this house. I know you guys are as well. And man, vibes are high right now. Vibes are high. Sunday, game 1. I don't know if it's going to be Seattle or Detroit. Don't know as a fan who I'd like to see, but you know what? If they can beat the Yankees, I think they can beat anybody.
I think that's unique though if it's Seattle, because this is the only part of the country that's going to be a little bit split. There's an absolute ton of Mariners fans that are out here too. So just
bring it then. Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. I mean, as a baseball and a Canadian baseball fan, and you and I, we've both gone to plenty of Mariners games. I went to the Derby a couple years ago, like, so great. But I think if you can have the Mariners versus the Blue Jays in the ALCS, Canadian baseball is a big winner on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I think about how big that it's gonna be filled with Canadian fans. No matter what,
it's awesome.
Just think about how big that series is every year, right? I mean, could you imagine the playoff series?
And not just a playoff series, like the one before the World Series.
It would be very home heavy Blue Jays, that's for sure.
I love it. Anyway, let's get to Canucks. We could probably dominate.
What's going on in Canuckland? Anything important?
Nothing really. This Braden Coots, he's 18-year-old center starting for them.
He's there. He made it.
We can skip over that. That's not a big deal. Oh wait, yeah, he's 18 years old and he made the big club. He was that good. And the team thought so too. And he's going to be on the opening night roster, second line center. Well,
yeah, everybody was digging up the notes on all the pods this week.
Mm-hmm.
Last player to make it as an 18-year-old rookie. Ryan, you know the answer to this?
Was it Koho?
It was Peter Nedved.
Oh, geez. I'm wrong decade.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Pretty great, though. I mean, 30 some odd
Wrong half
years later.
century.
Yeah.
Really? How old was Hodgson? 19?
Oh, yeah. Hodgson was 19. Virtanen was 19.
Yeah. They made it like a year after. So,
yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. Pretty crazy, for sure.
So, vibes are going to be high for him. I mean, it's great. You know what? We chatted about this. It's going to really depend on what he can bring in those first 9 games or how they scatter him. I guess he's going to kind of have to be a mainstay, right? Like based on his position. It's not like you can just scoot in a center.
No, I mean, he's got to play responsible. He's got to play an important role, right? And I mean, the whole idea of keeping him there was so that he could fill that role, right? I think it's somebody possibly more dynamic than what they have down on the farm. But I mean, he's going to have to play important minutes. I'm sure they're going to have to shelter him a little bit. I mean, who knows? But all 4 of those centers have got to play, right? So, yeah, it's an important spot. It's not just that he made it as some winger or something like that. Yeah. It's a big deal. He's got to win face-offs. He's got to get important draws.
Yeah. Like it's going to be. It can't just be an audition. It's going to have to be past 9 games. Like. This is going to be a for real season for him.
If it's working, then he'll stick around for sure, right? I mean, if they see that they're going to have to he's fine, but I guess, but if we're going to have to make an improvement here, then the team will send him down.
Yeah. Do you think then they maybe make a trade early on just because of that?
I think so. Yeah. And I don't know what that looks like, right? I mean, I'd loathe to want to have to give up one of those, young defensemen that we have, or, you just love all that depth. This decor is so good right now. On paper, I mean, they're going to have to, see how the season works on this, but this could be like an extremely, extremely strong defensive team.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, awesome for him. That's the first bit of good news. Obviously, the other kind of bit of good news, I'm sure you've been following maybe more than I have lately, but there's a lot of chatter about Pettersson, how he looks different, how the team is saying that he's got a new aura about him. He's going into this season looking like everybody's kind of saying like a changed man, which, I mean, a changed PD could be, I don't know. I maybe we need to remake that graphic with Besser and pump him out, and now we gotta put him in with the redemption tour of Petey.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, he's just free right now. The guy's married. He's rid of all this drama and shit that went on from last year.
Yeah.
You can like sit back and realize that you don't necessarily have an enemy on the team anymore in Miller. And it doesn't even have to be an enemy, but just somebody that you're just different than, it just doesn't work, right? I mean, you get to come to work and not have to deal with that stress anymore, right? I mean, you say you screw up at your job and you're sort of feuding with another person, and you wish this other guy would just go away, and then finally he leaves. But in the meantime, you've also kind of made yourself look like an idiot for feuding with him, right? But then it takes time. And then when it's back to normal, it gets back to normal. You feel much better about it. Maybe that's just the way PD is right now.
I mean, that can only benefit the Canucks. That can only benefit himself, really.
PD is a good PD.
Like, I think now that we've seen the whole preseason, we've seen everything, I don't think there's any overreactions, but he was starting to look like himself again. That clapper was there. I mean, the shot was there. What it looks like in real time in a game, a game that means something on a power play, realistically, getting him that puck and not waiting to make the shot. I think that's going to be a big thing this year too, is all of the guys like hurrying up on stop going through shot selection and actually start taking some shots again.
Right.
He would be the main one, obviously.
Oh yeah. I mean, when it's working for PD, especially offensively, when you look at all these highlights, when it's working for him offensively, like it almost looks like he's not trying, right? It just looks, it looks easy for him, right? Like it's almost like when you're hitting a golf ball or hitting a baseball, right? If you just like absolutely try to cream it and just swing out of your shoes, it's like it never works out, right? It's herky-jerky. It's when you're smooth and you're taking a little off to just do it right and feel nice about it, right? And all of a sudden it's like gone off the bat, home run, 300-yard drive. And that's what it looks like for Petey when he's feeling it. He looks like he's barely trying. It looks easy for him. Just we got to get back to that point. And I think there was points of that during this last game.
And we've seen that too. We've seen what that looks like when we start, was it the Besser one where he kind of passed it as he was falling behind the net and then got it to Besser, and like Besser did his little move and he's like, holy F, or whatever, like that was messed up. Or there are moments that could be coming back, and wouldn't this be fun? If we get a renewed Elias Pettersson, it likely means Quinn Hughes is going to be able to do his job a lot better, which also means maybe the voters figure themselves out early on and say, oh, maybe the gap between Cale Makar and Quinn Hughes isn't as far apart as we're all making it. So they did. I think I sent you the tweet.
Yeah.
They had the kind of the early voters or whatever, and they had, I think it was like 71 for Cale Makar, like 71 votes, and like
in the 70s,
44. Yeah, and 44 for Quinn Hughes. You're basically saying, and again, no one is debating Cale Makar. I'm not. You aren't, I don't think. But you're going to say
it's pretty tough to
he's amazing. No, but I'm not debating. All I'm saying is, like, you think he's 2 times as good as Quinn Hughes, the next best defenseman.
That seems far-fetched, right? I mean, and I think we're just in that dip year for Hughes, right? I mean, in the year that Hughes won it, Makar was hurt and missed games and was on an absolute torrid pace too, right? And so it didn't swing so far in the other direction, but it did. I mean, he won the Norris, right? So, obviously he had the votes, and I think we're just in that portion now, and it's Hughes' turn to be the guy that's missed games. So if all things are equal, and one guy played less games, then one guy has to be the consideration to be the better guy, right? I mean, there's like it's almost like durability takes it takes a role in your decision making now that because the guy's hurt in that year, right? And it just gets used against you. I mean, I don't think it's a big slight on Hughes. I just think it's more like Makar momentum.
I think that's kind of what I was looking at. Like, again, we saw Cale Makar in his rookie year when he dominated in the playoffs. I mean, the guy was a wizard out there.
I mean,
nobody's debating it. He's incredible. But I also think that to say that, I mean, there's the Heiskanens I saw in there and a few other guys.
Werenski.
Yeah, he's an incredible player. But we've also seen what Quinn Hughes looks like. And again, he's on the Canucks, so we're going to talk about him. There's no way you can say he's almost double the player of Quinn Hughes because it isn't that far apart. Yes, it's Cale Makar and probably everybody else, but I don't think the gap is that much.
To me, a gap of that size, 72 votes or 76 votes to, what did we say? It was 40?
44 or something like that, yeah.
To me, I think a gap of that size, and I haven't seen the numbers, I'm just feeling like this, right? I mean, that's almost like, to me, that's more like a McKinnon from a McDavid. To me, like McDavid is so much more the dynamic player.
Right.
And it's obvious, right? And I don't feel that way when I watch Hughes and Makar play.
Right.
So I think it's a discrepancy.
So anyway, it was an interesting one, and I don't usually get bugged by these because I don't really care. Like it usually isn't a big deal to me because it's, let them play the games, let them figure it out. But when you see like that, I'm like, you guys, they're in the same conference, so they're on at the same time.
Yeah.
And you're really saying that you think this guy is just so far ahead of everybody. And maybe he is. Maybe he goes and proves that. But to even start a season, come on.
They are so dynamic, right? The two of them, but they're just so different.
They are, yeah.
Like it's hard to compare them because they play different. Like Makar is dynamic in like an explosive, like powerful way, right? And then Hughes is dynamic in the fact that he skates in and out and controls the play and really just draws everything into him, right? Like they're just very, very, very different. So it's
It's a better offensive team too, and one's won a Stanley Cup.
I mean, that's gotta help, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, think about how dynamic Hughes was in Vancouver's, most recent major offensive season, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look how good Hughes was.
Yeah. So there's some stuff in there. I just thought that was amusing. There were some big signings this week. You were talking about Connor McDavid. He signed a couple-year deal. Jack Eichel.
That's funny.
I'll get into all the signings. So Jack Eichel just signed a big 8-year. I think it's like 120. He's getting like 12 or 13 a year, I think. I just saw that.
Seems pretty good. I would pay that.
It's some money.
Yeah,
it's a few dollars.
At $12.5 million per year, you're just a couple mil entering into a sixth man position in the NBA.
I saw that. Who did they have that post? There was I think it was McDavid's 2-year, or was it the 8-year? And they showed a guy that averages 3 points a game or something in the NBA.
And we were talking about this the other day.
I just saw a tweet though today about it, and it was so funny. Jack Roslovic signed a 1-year deal. That wasn't that big.
Oh wow! I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, 1 point. That was like 20 in Edmonton.
For how much? 1 point what?
1 year, 1.5.
Oh, did he fuck his free agency up? Holy!
No kidding.
For a guy that was
8 years.
After.
Yeah, 8 years, 13.5 for Eichel. Matthias Ekholm, 3 years, $4 million. Oilers signed today. Kyle Connor got a big there
in the Roslovic thing.
I don't know.
Like, he was such a sought after free agent. It was a center, like it was a guy who put up solid numbers. It didn't seem like he was gonna overprice himself. Probably a guy that you would think will get a 4-year deal at the least. Like, what happened there? Because I know Vancouver was talking about bringing in Roslovic, and was the number too high? Like, what was it? What causes it to fuck a guy's free agency up that bad?
Maybe an agent. Like, if we find out maybe in a week or two it's his agent, he's like, yeah, I think you hosed me on this, and I'm doing a 1-year deal, and I'm playing for me, and then I'm going to go get my actual deal. It happens. Or maybe he said some stuff that people heard, and that goes a long way too. Sometimes just like, listen, we don't want that guy. Sounds like a problem. Good player. Maybe he's a problem. But I mean, he's a talented player. So I don't know. That's really low.
Yeah.
That's a really low. I'm just trying to see who else is in here. I mean, Georgiev got waived again. Yeah, a lot of money. So everybody's really choked because UFA season in July is going to be awful because no one's available.
I don't even know how has Georgie's game fallen off that hard now that he can't even find a place to work.
This is like his 3rd spot in like 2 years, I think.
It's wild.
So it can happen that quickly though, right? I mean, Matt Murray, guy goes from being a Stanley Cup goaltender and then he just isn't anything really. Like, guys can fall off the face of the earth in the NHL really quickly.
Yeah, Matt Murray was the reason why it was okay to get rid of Fleury.
Like, think about that.
Yeah.
And we were all like, you got to be kidding me. And yet, I mean, it worked out for a while. Yeah. But goaltending's its own thing. That's its own world, really. When it comes to
watch the Fleury retirement game?
I just saw I thought I had already seen his retirement game. So
it's pretty fun. Yes, in preseason, goes down to a shootout. Like, that's pretty fun.
Super
ceremoniously applied shootout, but it was fun. I liked it. It was cool to see him in the yellow pads.
Hall of Famer.
It was good. He had a crazy career. I still feel like he could still play, but yeah.
You know what's wild? And we talked about this back in the Jersey City days when he was brought in, and how awful things went for him to start his career.
Oh yeah.
And they're just like, you're our guy, so don't worry about it. And we're all thinking like, he's getting killed every night. And the guy ends up being a huge reason that Detroit, they lost the first time, but then he makes that huge save. Was it on Lidstrom? I think right at the side of the net to end the game.
I can't remember. It was ridiculous.
Just and he's a Stanley, like he's done it all. He's been on Team Canada. I mean, a couple Stanley Cups. And again, I think as a Hall of Famer, you think of what he had to, like I said, this is what I'm getting at. What he had to fight through, what he had to battle through to get to that point. Just like, because some guys get lost in the fray. Some guys are just done at that point. And they're like, no, we need you. We believe in you. And then eventually got to the point where he was the number one guy and one of the number one guys in the NHL.
Oh, and 100%. Like, where does he rank on the all-time list for wins?
Oh, he's up there. Played with Crosby and Malcolm for that long.
And this wasn't like, I've heard people compare him to guys like Osgood. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is a highly decorated goalie, you know, like crazy high draft pick, like, you know, had the pedigree coming out, Team Canada success. Like this was Canada's next goaltender.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like, it seems like he was almost this underdog at times, but like he was also like born and bred to play that role, and he played it to a T, right? I mean, you have to put him up there with the, you know, the Patrick Waz and the Martin Brodeurs, right? Like, I mean, the Luongos for wins, like the all-time like French goalies, like he's right in that spot for sure, especially on his career longevity.
So you're saying he's not like Osgood, is what you're trying to get at?
Yeah, no, people just had this weird, like, oh, he grew up on a good team. He just had to be good enough. Like, please. He was so exciting back in the day. Like when he first came in,
he's electric.
So acrobatic, like so fun to watch.
Yeah. And I mean, it helps too, like flashy personality a little bit, like not cocky, but flashy. And, you know, the gear and everything, like all those things do play into it. Like Luongo had those things too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, Patrick Waugh went the opposite. He was just wearing massive white pillows. But, you know, worked out for him. But yeah, pretty cool to see. I did see parts of it, but yeah, Fleury definitely, how do you not love? I mean, he's Canadian. He's one of us, right? We can champion that. What a team though, that Pittsburgh team as a whole. The longevity of most of those players that got to hang around, that would have been wild to play for.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, Biz Nasty talked about it, and I mean, imagine just being a plug on that team, just thinking like, I don't belong here, and yet I'm here.
Yeah, Derek Goddard.
Yeah, like what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Why? How did I get to this point?
All these first round draft picks, and
yeah.
It was like the Blackhawks before the Blackhawks, right? Like
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Did you see LA pulled a quick one on their fans for their home opener?
I don't know. I don't think I saw this.
Have you seen their new jersey that they launched? The Kings, their new retro?
No.
I'm going to send you this shortly here. So very cool. Also, we're going to be chatting with our guy Jesse, who we had on last season or season before. He's doing Kings podcasting again, I think.
Right, yeah.
So we're his Canucks people. So that's pretty sweet. I got to find this jersey here. So they went, and you remember like the old crown jersey, like the OG LA Kings?
Yeah. The Imperial Martyr jersey.
That's right. So I'm going to send this, and I'm going to text you right now. This is podcasting. When you talk your thoughts. So they came out in their regular Kings jerseys, and then the game started, and they were rocking these.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah. Now, what I didn't like was that
Kings
they
have done
had
such a good job with their jerseys over the last like bunch of years.
The problem is they were rocking like the silver buckets with it, and they
you don't like the chrome bucket?
No, I do like the chrome buckets. It's just that as a combo, I don't feel like they work well together. And maybe I'm in the minority here.
It's very Star Wars.
It's I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, you have to send it to me, but it's very Star Wars to me.
It's just a bit much, and I'm a fan of. Well, you know,
you don't like that. I don't know, man. I like a bit much. Like that's why I just love watching like Ducks games. Those jerseys,
seemed
like the neon yellow hat on a black jersey, like that's cool, man. Like that looks so cool.
I just think the bucket in this case, I thought the helmet took over too much. That's all. Like I think this is actually like a matte gray or something. I think had they done their actual chrome ones, that might have been the better call.
Yeah, you're right. It is the matte.
Just like I said, I think they probably mucked up that combo a little bit. But
maybe if they would have did like silver gloves too.
Yeah,
just one more thing.
Something needed to change there. And again, the jersey's phenomenal. Like they've killed every release that they've made from the 90s, like the 90s Gretzky update that they did to when they came out with the new version of basically the Stanley Cup one that they won with, both the black and the white. And then I think this is just an absolute knockout. So I kind of brought up to you, now you said it was Bruins looking, but I think it would be sweet if the Canucks did kind of like what I guess you could kind of call it like a copycat of what the Kraken did, almost like a glow in the dark type jersey, but have all black, same, maybe just work on like yellow stripes. Like it's yellow, it's Canucks yellow. Find a way to get white in there.
Dallas jersey almost.
In a way, yeah. And then have the skate logo. I've seen a hat with this and have just the skate logo, but just like yellow and black. I think would look super sharp with like yellow numbers and yellow letters. I think that would look absolutely incredible.
No
I think
red at all.
No, I don't think so. I think black, white, and yellow. I mean, I don't know, maybe white on the collar, maybe not. Maybe it's just yellow collar. And I don't think it looks like the Bruins because I think you see that skate logo. I think they can do it in a way where it's not a Bruins yellow.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know.
Almost.
Yeah, something closer to what they've got for their. I don't know. Maybe you find a way to put red in there. I don't know where, but
just I think on the dot maybe or something.
Something, yeah. I don't know. I think that'd look pretty dope.
Interesting. Yeah. Hey, one more jerseys the better.
That's true. I forgot to bring this up at the beginning of the show, but we are on a curling team. You and I.
That's right. Yeah.
And BMAC and Darren, the accountant.
Darren, the accountant.
I feel like we're celebrating weird things, but that's fine. Our boy Maddie was there with us this week. You weren't able to curl yet. What's your
I was there though, yeah.
What's your physical update? Because I saw that horrendous looking leg of yours and it was like double the size of what it should be.
Yeah.
What's the update there?
It's like swelling's come down, the bruise is moving. So it's kind of working its way into my calf now. Big half thigh bruise is sort of just going down. So it's just like right now, it's just like it's so sore.
And you're gonna go plug out a 4-hour drive. Cool.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. It'll be okay sitting. I'll get up and do some. I can obviously say I got like a pretty big limp right now, right? But
yeah. Ted played hockey like just normal person, recreational hockey last Friday. 2 Fridays ago?
2 Fridays ago, yeah.
And he messages the group and shows us what his thigh looks like. And I thought he was in an abusive relationship because that leg looked awful. It needed like a rating before.
It's black and blue, yeah.
It's gross.
I finally got confirmation. I tore my adductor.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So
well, at least you did something instead of like a freak blood clot explosion or something.
Yeah, I mean they did have to check for all that though. But there was so much dark black, blue, and purple bruising that they had to get in there and check like arteries and stuff to make sure there was no serious damage done. So I think maybe I got kind of lucky, whatever the heck happened.
Am I not trying hard enough in sports to get injuries like this?
I wasn't. I was just doing nothing. I finished the game. There was no pop. There was no nothing. I was just just playing the game. I'm like, oh, my groin's sore. You know, like your groin is always sore on that first ice time of the season, right?
Oh yeah.
And then finished, like played the whole game. That happened pretty early on. Finished the game, skated around, no problem. Got off the ice, fine. Was a little bit sore. Woke up the next day, couldn't walk.
Sure.
It was like almost impossible to get out of bed. And then day after that, the bruises start coming, and then And then basically 2 days later, 2.5 days later, just my whole leg was like black and blue.
That's wild.
It was nuts. Yeah.
That is
Happened
wild.
fast.
So anyway, we're on a curling team this year. It's gonna be a good time. BMAC is our skip. That was a fun game. We did end it early so that we could go watch the Blue Jays win.
Yeah, the other team was pretty good about it. And we show up to play, and it's the team that we've been playing against most often in baseball, which is hilarious.
Shane and
they're awesome.
His girlfriend, and can't remember who, or is his wife? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Doesn't matter.
Great crowd though.
Super fun. It's gonna be an exciting season. I'm sure we'll have curling stories to chat about. But that was a lot of fun. It's good to be on another team, just doing sportsing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time. It's different too. Curling deserves a little bit more love than it gets, I think.
I'm here for that.
I mean, I've grown up with it, so for me, I think it's a lot better than a lot of people do. So to each their own, I suppose. I mean, the Briar here was, I'm trying to tell my kids how awesome this is, and like, we don't really care. I'm like, do you guys realize how impressive this is here? Like, it's fine. It's fine. Like, it's the freaking Briar in Kelowna, folks. So anyway, pretty cool. Can't wait to see you back. You are going to the Canucks game tomorrow. So this is a quicker one today. So before we kick you out, are we going to do some? Let's do a couple things. We're going to do biggest surprise. So what's going to be the biggest surprise for the Canucks this year, like player?
Sorry, surprise player?
Yeah, like biggest surprise, like something that none of us see coming.
Oh, geez. Okay.
And then we'll do. I don't want to do biggest disappointment because that's bad news. We don't want bad news. So,
no.
What would be something else instead of biggest surprise? Let's say. How about biggest gets his flowers? It's a weird award to give out, but finally gets what's deserved. And then best goalie will do. Just kidding. That'd be terrible. And then we got to have one more.
Best goalie, Seeloff shutout.
Yeah. Everybody's just freaking out about that. I can't believe, like, guys.
No, it's awesome.
It's great. We're all happy for him, but it is one game. Let's chill out. If he gets like 4 in a row, okay. Yeah, maybe we let one go. Maybe. But he wasn't going to live in this. He wasn't going to live in this stratosphere. So don't worry about it. So yeah, let's start with a couple. Maybe if you think of one before, and then we got a couple other ones, and we'll boot. Biggest surprise this year for you? Who's gonna be the biggest surprise?
Yeah. So I like something other people wouldn't expect.
I think you can put your own terms on it. I mean, I got one.
Okay, yeah, go.
So I'm gonna go Lekaramaki, fourth high score on the team.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say something like Lekaramaki 20 goals.
Okay.
But yeah, fourth in points.
Like Kuzmenko.
Fourth in points for forwards or just fourth in points?
We'll say for forwards because I mean, there's some Quinn Hughes guys
right there.
Yeah.
So
that's my pick.
Biggest surprise.
So we can say whatever we want, but I think it's possible. It could happen.
What does fourth in scoring look like? How many points is
that? That's a good point. You're probably I would say within a couple points of 80 either way.
That's your fourth in scoring?
Yeah. I think it could be a crazy year this year.
Yeah, no kidding. If you got an 80 point like Karamaki. That means you got 4 guys above 80 points.
Okay. Maybe
that's a crazy good season.
Dive down a bit. 70 points.
70-point season from Karamaki gets him fourth. I still say that's a really good season.
Well, there's my
70, 2 80s, and a 90 or something like that. That'd be, yeah.
Well, you have a big year from Besser. You have a big year from Pedersen, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, geez, Garland could go off this year. Who knows?
Who knows?
We got the DeBrusque guy. We got I don't know. Maybe Philip Heedle's good. I don't know. Right, and we've got Vander Kane. I keep forgetting. It's possible, Ted. Fourth is possible.
Biggest surprise. Kane goes out and gets 25, has a 60-point season or a 50-point season, and endures himself to Canuck fans.
You think that's a surprise? I think he could do that.
You think so? Okay, maybe it's just, the city.
I mean, I see where you're going.
It would be.
I see where you're going. I think he's a
redemption for him to come home. A really unpopular player around the league over a course of years, right? Like, comes back home to Vancouver.
Yeah.
City re-embraces him, sheds the unliked persona and personality, and then is just wanted.
You know what? I see where you're going with it. Yeah, I'll give you that one. I think it's possible. Every day since 2019, keep it going. Wow. DC 450 100. Who are you, DC? Appreciate the love, man.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a lifer for our show. It's probably. Do you know who this is?
No idea.
DC 450 100. I mean, appreciate it, man. Either that or you just checked out that we've been around since 2019, which also says on our thing. So that's entirely possible. I just got freaking catfished. That's cool. I'm just sounding it out and realizing like
He's like just always skeptical, right? Like
just figuring it out. I mean, it does
somebody there showing love, and you're just like, I don't know. I feel like you're messing with me because that's what you actually feel like, right?
I don't know.
I just assume I'm being messed with. Somebody's got something nice to say.
Listen, have you been hit in the face with a garbage can full of water? No, you haven't. So I can't just trust nice things to just happen all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's fair. You see where I'm coming from. That's
what you're knocking.
Yeah. Okay. Biggest gets his flowers. Who are we giving? Well, I don't have one yet. I'm still thinking.
Is it Petey?
Petey's a good one. Does
Petey get his flowers? I mean,
I'm gonna go Demko.
Okay, yeah, that's a great one.
I think Demko is gonna get his flowers this year, and I hope so because the Olympics. Like, wouldn't that be great if he just absolutely owns it and actually makes his way onto that squad for the Olympics?
I think there's three really, you're 100% right. That would be fantastic. There's three really good candidates for this on this squad, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last guy would be Heedle.
But to play himself on, Heedle, I think Heedle could get his flowers.
Yeah. This team has been in search of a second line center for what seems like infinity. He's been absolutely banged up for, a good chunk of his career, shown some skill, never really put it all together. So lots of players that have come to Vancouver like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Naslund, Todd Bertuzzi.
Yep.
These not busted, but prospects that, people expected more of during their time of where they were.
But we're already written off when Heedle was already almost written off when he got here.
Yeah, he still had value in a trade, right?
Yeah.
He was still important. So yeah.
So you're going Philip Heedle or Pettersson?
I think I'll take Heedle on this one. I think that would be gets his flowers. But I mean, all three of those guys are perfect candidates.
Maybe more specific question. This will be the big one. We're going to ask it all season. Does Pettersson get back to form? Everything that comes with that. Is Pettersson back this year?
I would sure love it if he was. We would all really love it if he was. This guy was a homegrown, developed prospect. He's really kind of grown up with this team. He's seen the highest of highs, right? And that moment, and you don't always know it, but like that moment when you're watching somebody play and you're like, they're unstoppable right now. This is the best version of them.
Yeah.
And I just hope that we haven't, I hope that we haven't already seen that. I just really hope that there's a lot more to come from his game. And it might be fun him coming back and being like this completely different body type too, right? Like he lost his game. He's going to refine his game in a different body type. He'll be a different player. Who knows, right? It's going to be fun to watch.
Like RoboCop. Maybe the old PD died and now he's RoboCop.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, loved it.
It's something that I can bring to the. You're reading this all too?
Yeah.
I'm a little skeptical here. You know what I mean? It feels like I feel like it's like a bot or something, right? I don't know, an AI something, or it's like someone we know and we're just being completely rude. Then of course I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So whatever. it could go either way. I don't know. Anyway, the Canucks play tomorrow. We're not going to do a podcast because you're going. We were going to have Calvin on, so we're going to have to bump him till next week. Calvin from 99.9 Son of M and the news locally. It's a good dude. Calgary fans.
Calgary fans.
Yeah. So it's going to be good. I don't think he's going, but it would have been nice to do a show tomorrow, but you go do the game. It's fine. Whatever.
I'm sorry.
Super jealous. Try to get on TV somehow. I don't know how you're going to do it.
Well, I wasn't going to go because I was hurt. I'm in rough shape, right? But that was last week.
You going by yourself?
Like, hey, yeah. And I was like, you know what? Like, it's stupid of me to say no to not going to an opening night game. Like, I better just call him back and like, I'm just going to be a little bit better a week from now. And I feel like I'm going to be good enough to walk around and get in and out of the game and stuff. So it should be good. I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. I hope you have a great time. It's going to be awesome. I will be watching on TV, and I can do it without worrying about anything else because the Toronto Blue Jays will be playing on Sunday and not Thursday night. What a feeling. Oh, what a feeling. I want it all. I want it all. I want it now. On behalf of my good friend, PK Specialist, Ted Wong, I'm Ryan Hank. This is the PP1 podcast on Area 51 Sports Network. Go Canucks, go. It's finally here, baby. I cannot wait.